Nappy hair, don't care. Looking like a bomb today. Got to get my hair cut and all this shit. Boy, I look rough. I'm just 36, guys. I look rough. Get off me, man. It's Friday. Motherfucking Friday. Quick update, because this is going to be a entertaining video, but quick update. There will be no live stream this weekend. I repeat, no live stream this weekend. Sunday's my daughter's birthday, and next Sunday's my son's birthday, but we will do a live stream next Saturday. This weekend, I'm going to be just too busy with things, trying to get things done around the house, and a couple of new clients I got, trying to get their programs and everything finalized. I'm starting back studying to recertify. I got a test I got to take in a few months, so you know, those priorities come first, and so I got to structure my time around that. But I will drop some videos throughout the week to keep you guys entertained on both this channel and on my fitness channel, which I need to upload 2 videos that I just got done filming this week. I just got to go back through and edit them and stuff like that, so I can put some on that fitness channel. It's been a while. Other than that, though, man, let's get into the nitty fucking gritty here with the first topic. The Falcons have made a QB switch, and I called it in my last video about football. I stated that if Atlanta lose that trap game to the Steelers, because that's exactly what it was. It was pretty much a trap game. Matter of fact, Washington, you call Washington a trap game too. There's a lot of games that Atlanta been close, and a lot of mistakes I blame on the offensive line as well as defense. It's a lot of blame to go around, but Mariota being a veteran quarterback on basically a rookie team, you gotta learn check downs. You gotta learn to call option plays. You know, if you can get to your primary target, find the second and third option. You know, utilize tight end, utilize all those guys, and he wouldn't do it. Mariota would overthrow or underthrow, you know, or throw an interception. He threw a damn near interception in damn near all the fucking games. I think maybe 2 or 3 he didn't. But I mean, when you look at the first 5 weeks, how good we were after the Bucs game, and then you look at what happened after the Bucs. The first 5 games, Mariota played pretty good goddamn football. The first 2 games, he fumbled against the Saints. The Rams, we battled back. He just Brian Edwards couldn't catch. I would have did something different. I would have found Kyle Pitts, Drake London. I would have did something totally different instead of trying to kill that game. And congrats to the Rams. Baker Mayfield last night. My God, my goodness, man. I guess y'all call it the Mayfield miracle, because Brady did the same thing on Sunday. Well, Monday, they call it the Brady miracle, which, whatever. That's how Tom, whatever. But other than that, though, the last 5 games by Mariota has been kind of garbage. I mean, the last 2 games ended in interceptions to the opposing team. You look at how we barely managed to beat the Bears. You know, you look at how we played in North Carolina and Charlotte against the Panthers. You look at how we screw ourselves against the Chargers. You know, holding calls when it shouldn't have been holding calls. And yeah, we can blame the rest, but a lot, I'm gonna say it again, Mariota, he's not a bad quarterback. He can run all day. If it's a short pass, 10, 20 yards, he's golden. When he had to throw 30 yards or 40 yards down the field, every now and then, even 20 yards down the field, it's you grit your teeth, because he's not that accurate. But when it's 5 yards, 10 yards here, a 15-yard pass here, he's excellent. But you can't just win games with short passes. You need some deep threats. You need to go deep. And that's where he failed at. In a few of these games, the last 5 games, when we needed those deep bombs to be accurate, that's one of the things I miss about Matt Ryan. He was accurate throwing the ball deep. Matt Ryan just wouldn't run. He's the complete opposite of Mariota. He'll take a sack quick or understand the play. Mariota would stand, but he needs to practice his fucking downrange throwing. That was the biggest issue with this. So we made the switch. I called it that if the Steelers beat us, which they did, that it would be a QB switch, and that's exactly what happened. Now we got Desmond Ridder, the 3rd most winningest college quarterback to ever play the game, played for Cincinnati in college. He can run and throw. He has a lot of interceptions, but that throughout his 3 years in college. And most college games, the defense isn't like the NFL. So I pray to God that those interceptions in college don't be a precursor of what's to come the next 4 games. Now, we're on a bye week. We have the Saints in New Orleans. Then we got to go to Baltimore next Saturday. So we got the 18th next Sunday, then Christmas Eve. We'll be in Baltimore in the last 2 games, New Year's Day, and the 8th will be here against the Cardinals and the Bucs. Now, the playoffs are still very much alive for Atlanta. Very much so. Very much so. It all depends on how the Bucks play. And so we're going to need some help from the 49ers. We're going to need some help from the Bengals, which I'm pretty confident the 49ers and the Bengals can get it done, but you can't sleep on Brady now. You just can't. But 49ers, Bengals, the Cardinals is going to be one of those games where it can go either way. The Cardinals and the Panthers, one of those games need to be an upset. Need to be an upset for the Bucks. Now, if the Bucks drop 2 and we win 3, then the last game is going to be the determining game here in Atlanta. Now, if the Bucks drop 4, you only win 1, all we got to do is win 3, and then we're in the playoffs. So there's a lot of different things that can play out. Because if you do basic math, the Bucks got 5 games. They 6-6. You know, they drop fucking 4. They can't get to 10. They'll be 6-10. We're 5-8, and we win 3. We'll be 8-8. So we already be 1 game ahead of them. They can only win 7 if they drop the next 5. So they drop the next 4 out of 5. So the playoff hopes are still alive, but the Bucks should drop at least 2 of these games. 2, but we would love a 3rd game upset. We would love it, but Atlanta must do their part too and win the next 3. Atlanta can afford to lose no more than 2 games, if that. So Desmond might spark this team from a guy that did time in the combat zone when you're facing death, and even though it's the same analogy but not of the same severity, when you're facing the elimination of the playoffs and you can get a spark this late in the season, it can be a big momentum booster. Now, if the Bucks had already ran away in this division, kind of like how the Vikings is doing in the North right now, then Atlanta wouldn't give a damn. There's no way we could catch them. If the Bucks was fucking 10 right now, 10 and fucking 2, you know what I'm saying, 10 and fucking 3, there's no way Atlanta could catch them. It's just no fucking way. But since we're just a game and a half back, it's still some hope. So Desmond might be the answer. He's a rookie. The Saints pretty much they done gave up all hope. There's nothing the Saints can do, especially if Brady wins on Sunday. There's nothing the Saints can do to overcome that gap. With a Brady win, even if they beat us, with a Brady fucking win, the Saints, they will be too far. They'll be too far back. They'll be 5-9. They couldn't catch them. So they pretty much done fucking put a nail in their coffin last week. So they're pretty much eliminated. And if Atlanta beat them on Sunday, they will be eliminated. They'll be fucking 4-10. There's no coming back from that. So do I think it's a trap game? No. Do I think the Falcons should win? Yes. Do I think the Falcons can beat the Ravens? Yes. Lamar Jackson's not playing, so they suck out Lamar, but it's Atlanta, so unless that secondary tightens up, anything can go. Can we beat the Cardinals? If Kyler Murray come in playing like crap on January 1st, we can beat them. If we can keep DeAndre Hopkins contained and Zach Ertz contained, and what's the other guy? They second option. Shit. They got Marquise Brown back. Yeah, Hollywood Brown. We can keep him and keep them guys contained. They running back with James Conner. It's a lot Atlanta have to do in that game. Because if Kyler Murray gets loose in that game, that's gonna be an upset. And same thing for the Bucks. If Kyler Murray and them come in playing some serious fucking football, they might be fucked. So even though the Cardinals not going nowhere, that can be a serious trap game for both Atlanta and the Bucks. And then of course the last game here which would be a must-win for Atlanta if we win 2. It'd be a must-win that last game to try to make the playoffs, considering how the Bucks do on their end. So Desmond, the ball's in your court. It's gonna be interesting. I see us pulling off at least 3 wins the final stretch of the season. The 3. Don't know what 3, but I can see us getting 3 wins, which would be awesome if the Bucks can drop 3. It'll be awesome. Awesome. Now, transitioning for the final half of this video, Doucette. Why are you trying to start drama? Everybody's still talking about the Liver King. I told you guys, small channels will get recognition. But I told you guys, when this shit first came out on my very first video, this is the third one even talking about Liver King, that no matter the outcome, depending on how he responds, is gonna dictate the outcome. Liver King's on everybody's fucking channel. His exposure is extraordinary. Which is Vicious Steve, his fucking old coach, tried to bring him down, and all that really did was just make Liver King that much more popular. Greg Doucette thought he was gonna have a field day trying to roast Liver King, called him a liar and all that. And Greg Doucette, you one of the most lyingest motherfuckers on here. You lied about Turk building, and you just one of the most lyingest motherfuckers on here. How you gonna try to throw a rock at a glass house when your house is built on glass, motherfucker? You can't. You can't. You cannot do that. You complain about everybody trying to censor your products and all this shit. Well, we know you need YouTube. We know you need YouTube. YouTube is where you make your money. You're just mad because Derek from Mo Place More Dates, which he got roasted by Nick Trigilli bad. I kind of feel sorry for fucking goddamn Derek. But Derek is a little bit janky too for doing all this shit. He didn't have to expose the Liver King. He could have left that shit alone. But Derek channel got a big boost. Liver King channel got a big boost. And Greg Doucette's like, well, who's he talking about? Who's Liver King talking about and cut out of his life? If you really been studying what's going on, you know Liver King talking about his fucking partner. What's his name? Paul? How do you not know that? All the videos are showing the videos of Liver King when he was younger, 4 years ago before he got on the goddamn sauce. His business partner claiming he didn't know that he was on steroids and he's cutting ties with him. Liver King is basically thanking Derek for exposing him, so it exposed his best friend's true emotions about him and how he feel about him for cutting ties with him. So Liver King is cutting ties with him. It don't take a fucking rocket science to figure that shit out. All you're trying to do now is stir the motherfucking pot. But I'm gonna keep telling you, I'm just gonna say it over and over and over, Greg. The fitness community don't care about your opinion on a lot of things. Your viewers that watch you are your diehard viewers. So all the subs you have, most of your videos do subpar. You're getting paid, good job. But sooner or later, man, people are gonna turn off on you because you're sitting here trying to down talk Vicious Steve, and you're mad because you weren't the one working with Liver King and giving him the goddamn sauce and all that fucking shit. That's really what it boils down to. Same with Derek from Old Place More Dates. Anybody who thought this man was natural fucking have a problem. That's why a lot of y'all guys are so mad, which I don't understand. Why are y'all so fucking mad about him? Well, he lied. You know how many motherfuckers lie on a day? Everybody fucking lies about something. I mean, come the fuck on, man. Everybody done lied about something. Everybody's talking about the Liver King. Liver King lied. Liver King that he deserved. No, that didn't. All Vicious Steve is a rat son of a bitch. He snitched. Rat son of a bitch. Feelings got hurt, he snitched. Rat son of a bitch. Anybody that'll just snitch on a motherfucker for no reason because the man been lying and you feel like it was the honorable thing to do, white knighting, just show you a snitch son of a bitch and you can't be trusted. I don't think you guys realize that when another person tries to nuke another person's channel, or in general, unless that person does it to himself, that person grows, get more publicity, he gets more viewers, more followers, more money, more eyes on his business. The same thing fucking Kanye West. Everybody trying to nuke Kanye West. I think he's a dumbass. But everybody's trying to bring him down. So guess what? That's more eyes on Kanye. That's more revenue for Kanye. He may be a dumb fuck, but he ain't a stupid fuck. Let him bring himself down. Let him nuke himself. People just stop talking about him, he'll nuke himself. He'll bring himself down. Same with Donald Trump. If people just shut the fuck up and let the man just do his thing, he'll nuke himself. He'll self-destruct. But everybody's making videos about Liver King. They want those views. I get it. Most of you guys are YouTube desperate for views. I get it. Anything that's big and hot in social media, and you talk about it, and it's hot and it's making the rounds, you're going to get some views on it. You look at Brittany Griner. I'm making a video about that separately. She's coming home, but we got Marines still over there in Russia. Now, I'm proud of service. Brittany broke the law, but I understand she's a high-profile figure. Biden and Putin negotiated, why not get the Marine too? If you wanted that goddamn sales deal, that arms dealsman, y'all should have went over ahead and say, well, we'll give them that for the Marine too. Y'all left the Marine over there, which I don't understand that. This man served his country. I don't fucking understand that shit. Not at all. But I understand we're going to election year, so I understand a lot of shit. But that, I'll make a separate video. I'm glad Brittany's coming home. But like I say, she broke the law. You can't just take weed to other countries and think that you're not going to get caught. Did they target her? Yeah, it could have. It was a war going on, and even though she played for Russia, they could have. Putin may have strategically wanted to get her captured to keep her in Russia for leverage. But at the end of the day, we got a Marine down there, man. Been there for 4 years. When the fuck this man coming home? So, y'all got Brittany out 9 months. What about the Marine? But that's another topic for another fucking day. Anyway, guys, that's my take on Liver King. Leave that shit alone, man. Liver King ain't going nowhere. Liver King got money, gonna always have money. Everybody's so uptight about what people do to their bodies nowadays. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? I'm gonna say this, then I'm done with this. As a personal trainer, someone that's getting certified in other areas of health, just so I can expand my business when I'm ready to expand it. Steroids to me is just a cop-out. Unless you just really need it. And I mean, let's say you have cancer or something's going on. You always have had a testosterone issue for men and women as well, you know. If it's some of that nature and you need to go on HRT, TRT, and things of that nature there, I understand getting a doctor's prescription. But someone who deals in health and fitness and things of that nature, I advise you don't do that because of the hormonal outcome and the way the body gonna respond to that stuff. Now, there are people that get addicted to it and can't turn off of it. It's a crutch. They know how to increase your testosterone naturally, but they don't want to deal with the time that it takes for the body to readapt back to a normal state. So they're used to being happy and strong and full of energy all the time from being on motherfucking steroids, that when they come off that shit and they testosterone tank and then they can't focus, they got brain fog and all that, they won't stay there long enough because it's uncomfortable, but that bring about change, right? Same way putting on muscle and losing weight. You have to stay there and just ride out the storm, eat good, try to focus on sleep. Yes, it's going to be stressful, but guess what? You're not dependent on the stick. For people that depend on the stick, that's a weak-minded motherfucker. Unless you just have some serious, major shit going on with your liver and your fucking hormones as a whole, and you wasn't no steroids before, or you just nuked your body so bad that when you come off steroids that you don't have a choice, I understand at that point. But over time, the doctor should lower the prescription. It should get lower and lower and lower and lower and lower, so you can come up and have a normal life. Okay, Liver King was preaching all this shit about how guys are weak. Guys are just weak in general nowadays because social media and the keyboard warriors, and they spend all their time in front of a goddamn camera. That's just facts. Immune system fucked up because they don't go out and get enough vitamin D from the sun, and they don't take enough vitamin C and other shit. That's just fucking facts, man. They don't exercise, their cardiovascular system sucks, they got low libido. That's just facts. Facts. But it's up to them to want to make the change. So that's how I feel about people that's on steroids and HRT and all that other bullshit. To me, that is a cop-out. A very big cop-out of epic proportions. Now, I'm done, guys. Once again, 2 videos I'll be making this week for the channel. No live stream tonight or this weekend at all. And I'm shooting for a live stream next Friday. And then the last week, the Christmas holiday week, no live stream because I'll be on the road heading to Tennessee on that Friday, the 23rd. So I'm getting busy. It's the time of the year, but you guys stay safe, stay healthy. Health is wealth. And yeah, more content to come on the channel, man. You guys have a good Friday. Peace.